we go. We finally made it to H Mart. Let's check this place out. What's up, guys? So as promised, I am going to go through my H Mart. I have my grocery list. It looks like a CVS list because it went a little too crazy. So before I get into it, and I will run down the whole list, and then I'll tell you my thoughts about H Mart. So these are frozen kimchi soup dumplings. Okay, so I bought 2 bags of bean sprouts. I got the usual suspects, my perilla leaves, or ganleep is what we call them in Korean. I got one of those. I got the buchu, which is the chives. I think it's like garlic chives. So I thought I got a deal because I thought I bought these for like $7 for like 12 or 13 of them in a box. It was like in a flat box. No, I paid too much for these, but I got a box of these, which are Korean melons. They're one of my favorites. Are really sweet. If you haven't had them, try them. I got a few persimmon, another favorite fruit of mine. Enoki mushrooms for this big pack was 99 cents a pack. Some things were on sale, some things. A big bag of ginger, which I think I overpaid for the ginger. I got Takwan, and that's a whole other story. I got some more Thai chili peppers because I like it spicy. Got a big thing of already cleaned garlic, so I'm gonna freeze and make my garlic. I got a baby yellow watermelon. I believe it was like $3, so that's exciting, from H Mart. Chinese broccoli. That was, I think is what it's called, Chinese broccoli. That was on sale. And then I got 2 bags of these. I think they call them snow tip peas or leaves or something like that. Either way, when I go to Hot Pot, this is some of my favorite greens that I like to eat. Like, as an Asian, we love fruit and we love green vegetables. Blue crabs were on sale for $2.99 a pound. So I got 6 or 7 crabs, and I'm gonna clean them and freeze them. This one's still kind of alive, but they were $7 for, I don't know, like 7 or 8 crabs that I got in there because they were $2.99 a pound. So that was a good deal. Also got some already cleaned squid because I love squid. What else did I get? I got 3 packs of fish cakes. Let me just read off my list. So this is a little bit of a longer video. I got frozen shrimp with the head on, and I got pink shrimp. I got a 5-pack of udon noodles. I showed you the kimchi thing. I got the fish cakes. The Korean melon box is what it's called. It was $15. That was too much. They had a little frozen section of different frozen like lobster balls that I like in my hot pot, and fish balls, all of that stuff. It was like $5.99 a pound. So I got some of that and some sausage. I got a bunch of Napa cabbage to make kimchi. I got 1 more radish, or daikon is what they call it. What else did I miss on here? I got the 3 crabs. You can't see it, but I got 2 bottles of the 3 crabs. It said it was on sale for $8.99. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. Jampong, which is like a Korean seafood ramen. I'm excited to try that one. I'm gonna probably put some crabs and the squid in there. And I got this because I like this soup with a little bit of Napa cabbage. So I'm gonna put some off to the side and put that in my soup too. What else? What else? I think that's it. So, my honest opinion about H Mart. I know we've been waiting several years for it to come in and finally open. Was it worth the hype? It was okay. I felt like it was a little overpriced for some things. They do have a lot of things on sale right now. You just have to know what your pricing is. They did have a row of just ramens and cooked rice and all those good things. They did have a section of already marinated meat, and they were giving out samples of the bulgogi. They had a bunch of seafood. I think their seafood section was pretty good. Very chaotic. It's very busy in there. So if you have time to wait, I would give it a few weeks, and hopefully it'll die down a little bit. My parents went to H Mart, and then they went to Lotte's afterwards, and my mom was like, it was really empty in Lotte's, so don't forget to support your other Asian markets. I have a restaurant there called Mayanga. I don't know if I said that right, but that's the name of it. And I did the combo, which came with a drink. It came with a seafood tofu soup, like a little bit, and then some bulgogi. The soup was good. The bulgogi, it was so busy and they were trying to hurry up and get everything out. It did come on a stone plate to keep it hot, and it was like maybe 2 bites worth of bulgogi. And maybe when it dies down, it'll be a little bit better. Maybe the portion sizes will be a little bit more, because they said that the combos were half the portion size. So I guess you could get 4 bites instead of 2. But it did have good flavor. The soup was really good. It just was, for that amount of money, it should have been a little bit more, kind of a thing. The corn dogs, I did get a Korean hot dog. That was really good. It was the potato one, and I'll have pictures posted after this. But it had potatoes, and it was half cheese and half hot dog with ketchup. Oh my gosh. That was really good, because I got it and I ate it fresh, so that made up for the lack of bulgogi. And that was from a different place. I think it was like, it's called K-Dogs or something like that. It's right next door to this restaurant. So overall, out of a 10, we'll talk about the restaurant. Out of a 10, I would give it a 6.5. The hot dog, I would give a 10. It was really good. You can't go wrong with that one. The grocery store, overall for itself, out of a 10, I would probably give it 6.5. We'll see. And I'm going to go back again with a few more times, like with some friends that want to go and check it out. But I'm also going to go back in a couple of months just to see if it died down and if it gets a little bit better, where you're not playing bumper cars, because I can't tell you how many times I got hit with a cart. And everybody, like, you would try to go down an aisle, and then all of a sudden people were going one way and then coming another way. It was like bumper cars. Not as chaotic as the opening day. For those of you that went and braved that, I admire your tenacity, because there's no way that I could have made it. And I'm surprised. Yesterday there was no line, but I got there right at 10 o'clock. Got good parking and went in, and by the time I was coming out, it was jam-packed in there. So that's my honest review of H Mart. I'm glad that it's here. I'm glad that people are excited. It is a very large grocery store, and because they took over an old Target off of Colonial, or Highway 50 if you're old school Orlando. They took over an old Target. There's still room for them to grow. All right, guys. Stay tuned, because my next video is going to be how I make my Napa cabbage. So I'll see you guys soon.